The COQUITLAM ADANACS and the WHITBY Warriors met each other for the first time in the 2013 Minto Cup Championship in Game 2 of Day 3. ADANACS captain Tyler Garrison scored a quick one just 29 seconds into the game as he gave his team a quick 1-0 lead over the WHITBY Warriors. After McDonald scored a great goal for the Warriors to tie this game back up, Reid Reinhold of the ADANACS scored 2 great goals to give his team the lead back and lead 3-1. After those big goals by the ADANACS, the WHITBY Warriors seemed to awaken as they scored 4 unanswered goals coming from the sticks of Daryl Robertson, Curtis Knight, and 2 from Riley O'Connor as they headed into the second period up by a score of 5-3. In the second, the WHITBY Warriors picked up where they left off in the first as Keenan, Clark, and Knight all buried goals for the team in black as they took a huge 8-3 lead over the COQUITLAM ADANACS. After Goodman scored for the ADANACS, WHITBY came right back with Gilligan and Knight scoring his third goal as WHITBY took a 6-goal lead over the ADANACS. After Buchan got one back for COQUITLAM, it was Knight and Clark for WHITBY who finished off the period scoring as they went into the locker room up 12-5. The third period didn't consist of too many goals as the only goals came from Cole Schaefer and Reid Reinhold of the COQUITLAM ADANACS as this game would eventually end with a 12-7 score. The period had lots of rough stuff near the end though, as both these teams did not like each other throughout a very chippy game, and it all boiled over in the last 20 seconds as a huge scrum broke out behind the net after Peter Dubensky gave his man a couple hacks, and right near that brawl, a fight broke out between DJ Sorry and Clark as they both went at it. Clark got the takedown, but a great fight by both these guys as they laid it out all on the floor. And as Clark was separated, he started walking to his dressing room and started taunting and challenging the whole ADANACS bench as he made his way out of the game. The rough stuff didn't end there though, as just moments left in the game, Mike Messner gives a big cross check to the head of his man, and that starts another brawl right beside the WHITBY net. Behind the net, 2 men separated, and that was Palmer and Goodman going at it as they both had a little wrestling match behind the net. This game ended with 118 combined penalty minutes between these two teams, but it was the WHITBY Warriors coming out on top as they beat the COQUITLAM ADANACS by a score of 12-7. The player of the game for the COQUITLAM ADANACS was Reid Reinhold. Reinhold finished the game with 3 goals and no assists on the night. For the WHITBY Warriors, it was their captain Curtis Knight who got the player of the game as he finished the game with 4 goals and 3 assists as they beat the COQUITLAM ADANACS huge by a score of 12-7.